I was just like 13, 14.
Nah, it looked like it was a regular club thing. It didn't look like it was under 21, man. But
Like,
we had the most physically fit contest for the guys and girls. So my man Chris from Bellrica won, and Isabel from Revere put it down, man.
Isabel was pretty serious.
Oh my God.
It's like, you know, my thing is like, you know, I'm not really feeling R. Kelly pause, you know, for like all the drama. That's it.
You got headphones over there, D?
We got no more headphones.
You can use my shit. You can use my shit. I'll come on Derek's side.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah, no problem, babe.
Yeah, let him do what I'm saying.
Get out of the fucking way, man. I got you. Didn't you want some Twinkies? No, some bitch I have my number.
The time we were great before the self-hate. The time we were great before the self-hate. The time we were great before the self-hate. The time we were great. Wait, we're still great, but to worship these rappers and athletes and actors, many who think they're better and they walk right past you. It's what you do off camera and off the court that really makes you worthy of the people's support. But some brothers get those millions and forget how to behave. All the ash must be turning in his grave, like remind my soul.
No, I'm going to South Carolina tomorrow.
Of the time we were great before the self-hate. The crabs in a barrel, you ain't getting out until I do first, and that's why the guns burst. Whatever happened to strength in numbers? Some of the greatest minds on the planet are among us, but so many start off struggling and never get saved. Man, Martin must be turning in his grave, like remind my soul of the time we were great before the self-hate. 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 The time we were great.
Boston's number one for blazing the hip-hop in today's hottest music, JAMN 94.5. That's my man right there. Akrobatik, Remind My Soul, one of my favorite joints from the year.
Alright.
And my man Ak is up in the house. What's up, doggy?
What up, what up, what up? Good to be back.
No doubt. First and foremost, man, let me get some of the formalities out of the way, man.
Alright.
I'm not going to get emotional. I'm just going to say this straight out.
Okay.
Proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
Doing your thing.
Word up.
And like, me and this cat go way back, so it's like...
Definitely.
I can definitely say that I've seen this cat on his highs and his lows.
Yeah.
It's good to see you doing your thing right now, though, man.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Record release party a couple weeks ago back at the Middle East.
Yes.
Real heavy look for you.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Crazy.
Mr. Bob Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots, actually came in the house and represented at the grimy Middle East. Why don't you tell everybody about that?
Yeah, my man Bob Chrysler came through. He hit me with the authentic Akrobatik New England Patriots jersey, number 32.
Now, how did he even know about you? Like, tell everybody about that a little bit.
Well, I guess he was in his office in the morning reading the paper like he normally do, and he saw me. I think in the Globe, they had a review of the album, and they had like also another story in there. And then he saw the picture of me with the New England Patriots jersey on. So he was a little intrigued by the story and my come up and all that, and he was feeling the fact that I was a Pats fan, went as far as to rock the Pats gear on the album cover.
Right.
And he was just like, all right, well, we got to hook my man up because he's rocking the replica. So if he's gonna rep for real, you know, he said, you're gonna cop, you gotta cop for real. He show up at the album release party, just surprised the hell out of me, man, and just hit me with the jersey, gave me a pound and a hug on the stage in front of everybody. It was definitely memorable.
Yeah, that's pretty serious. Like, you know, a lot of places, you know, you got a lot of the players representing, you know what I mean, whatever.
Right.
But it's the owner, man. I mean,
yeah, the owner, the man with the billions.
That's crazy. He give you season tickets, man?
Nah, we gonna talk though.
You gonna do the national anthem or something?
Yeah, something like that. Or just give me one night in the box. I just want to be up in the box watching the game. You know what I'm saying? Something.
That's real. So let's talk about the album, man. The album is called Balance.
Yeah.
In stores right now, doing very well, obviously. I mean, besides saying, you know, I know your thoughts already on the album, from the sense that, you know, the title kind of pretty much dictates your thoughts about it, I would guess.
Yeah.
But if you had to just like go out and you know, in a shortened version, describe it to people, what can they expect from the album?
Well, I feel like people can just expect to throw in an album that they can listen to from track 1 to track 15 all the way through without feeling like they got to skip through joints. Right. And it's unpredictable from beginning to end, you know what I mean? Just a nice wide variety of beats, wide variety of flows, rhyme styles, song topics. Nothing's the same on the album. Okay. So.
Speaking of beats, why don't you let everybody know some of the producers that contributed to the
album? Definitely. I got Your Man in Mind, DJ Revolution is on the album. You know, I got the Beat Miners, Of course, I got my man DJ Fax 1. Got Diamond D from Digging in the Crates. Got my man E Don, my homie DJ Therapy down in Jacksonville. You know, Detention, Ray Fernandez. You know, it's crazy, man. I did a beat from, you know, myself on there.
Right.
It's a lot going on the album, definitely.
So you've been around the world also lately. You've been touring an awful lot. Which is definitely good. You know,
I'm exhausted right now, for sure.
Yeah, but you know, the pockets must be looking pretty heavy, right?
I mean, I'm doing my thing. I'm working hard.
So why don't you give us some stories about some of the countries you've been to, man? What are some of the bugged out things you've seen like overseas?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, on the way to Prague, which is in the Czech Republic, former Czechoslovakia, on the outskirts of Prague, you had like an area where like it was sad. This isn't a good thing, but like, you know, you see like women out in the front with like the fake boobs and all the makeup and all that, prostituting themselves in their front lawn. Like more than 50% of the houses had women in the front lawn. Word. Some of them with their kids right there playing. You know what I'm saying? I guess things is hard over there, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of women out on their own, I guess, and that's what they got to do to try to feed their kids. It's wild. I never seen nothing like that, man. Right. Like, you just ride down the block and just the whole strip of the block is just like half the houses got women out in the front, just like, what's up? We trying to get paid. It's pretty crazy, man.
Wow. What's the hip hop scene like over there?
The hip hop scene is hot, man. It's like cats are just hungry for live shows and to see the artists that they always hear about right in front of them. As a matter of fact, I'm going back to Prague in a couple of weeks, you know, and back to Germany. So, you know, it's definitely, I was well received out there, and like the crowds were coming. Like I was the headliner for the tour, and a lot of people were coming out to check me out, and that was before the album even dropped. So now that the album's out, I'm gonna go back out there for a week next month, and then I'm going out for a few weeks with Lift later on in the late summer.
Which brings me to the next question.
Yeah.
What's up with the perception of this album? Is it gonna happen or what?
Yeah, the perception of this album is a definite. Me, Fax 1, and Mr. Lift.
It's a go?
It's a go, man. It's tough because brothers is doing their thing. Lift be all over the world. Fax be all over the world. I be all over the world. So getting together, the three of us, to actually put the whole thing together is taking some time. But I promise that if everybody is patient, we're going to hit them with the short shot.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
One more question before I'm going to let you rock live and let you do one of your joints.
Okay.
I want to talk about Remind My Soul real quick.
No doubt.
You dug deep on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I've heard a lot of your records, man, but like this one, from, you know, the second I heard the beat, I was like, okay, he's going somewhere with this.
Yeah.
And then lyrically, you took it somewhere. Why don't you let everybody know, like, your inspiration, everything that came from this record?
Yeah, well, it's one of those things, man. You know, you drop records and you want to see the people hear your records and get something out of it. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's like, I feel like the state that black people are in America right now is a touchy situation where we're at. You know, it's like a lot of finger pointing goes down as to why we're in the situations that we're at and why we can't come up. But the fact is that we got to be accountable for ourselves in order to come up. And, you know, that starts with a foundation of unity and all that. So, you know, that was just the point of the song. And when I heard the beat inspired me to write that. You know, and that goes for every song I got. Whatever the beat tells me to do is what happens. And what Remind My Soul, it was like I heard that track, and it just took me there. I just blacked out. I wrote that song in like a half an hour, man. Right. You know, so.
All right, we're going to let you rock live, man.
All right.
Ready to do this?
Yeah, no doubt.
Tell everybody about this joint called rock.
I'm going to do this joint called Front Steps, and it's basically a dedication to just sitting at home outside, chilling out in Beantown, checking out the sights around the way.
Let's do it.
All right, cool.
G-Spin, Sunday Night Akrobatik live on the air. Let's go.
Yeah. What up, Boston? This is your boy Akrobatik. Let me clear the phlegm. Big up to all my peoples listening. Big up to my man G-Spin. Big up to everybody checking out the Launchpad on the weekly tip. The album is called Balance. My name is Akrobatik. This is the joint from the album, track 6. Yo, I travel around the world doing shows and such, but no matter where I go, you know I'm never losing touch with home base. That's where I rest my head. Sometimes I be in paradise and yearn for home instead. And this morning I'm here chilling right on my front steps, and I'm watching all the shorties trying to flex they reps like I got the hottest bike and I got the newest kicks, and it's cool till you throw some crime up in the mix. I've been telling little Corey ever since he was 6, just cause your mom's a chicken head, don't get caught up with these tricks. tricks. Now he's only 13 and he's caught in the fix. Quitting school and finding work to raise a seed in the bricks. Damn. But I gotta believe he'll be alright, cause he's young and down to work and plus his family's tight. Hey yo, they go my niggas from high, they go my niggas from yo. Get over here while I twist this dro. Yeah, ma, we see you shaking your head, don't get it twisted. We all got jobs, but right now we getting lifted to build on the stress of the world. We can match this, trying to tell the shorties these ghetto survival tactics. Look at you with your stretch pants shaking that ass, but soon as one of us step up to you, you start acting gas like baby girl need cheddar or baby girl is out. That's exactly what we right here talking about. Whether you on the dance floor shaking your hips, or you're cooling on your steps, making beats with your lips, or even at the car wash shining up the whip, turn his head up, see that Mr. Akrobatik rips. Whether you on the dance floor shaking your hips, or you're cooling on your steps, making beats with your lips, or even at the car wash shining up the whip, turn his head up, see that Mr. Akrobatik rips. Morning turns to afternoon around my spot. You don't have to search for proof to see it's ghetto red hot. Cats know that they should be in school, but still they not. Instead they learning crime is only crime if you get caught. It would be better if there was a pops around to say ignore them dirty looks instead of Pop the clown. But right across the street you can see Big Kent, no job, lounging on the fire escape bent. Don't support his kids and his girl pay his rent. If his seeds turn foul, it's not by accident. Old men always digging in my trash for cans. Can't help but tell myself it's cause they lack the plan. Makes me thank God that I got a crew that's tight, that even when we fight don't lose sight of what is right. Right's right around the corner, my people's is about to go. But for now we just cooling outside, puffing some dro. Whether you on the dance floor shaking your hips, or you're cooling on your steps, making beats with your lips, or even at the car wash shining up the whip, turn his head up, see that Mr. Akrobatik rips. Whether you on the dance floor shaking your hips, or you're cooling on your steps, making beats with your lips, or even at the car wash shining up the whip, turn his head up, see that Mr. Akrobatik rips. Yo, night stipes, the temperature drops. Everybody's more on their toes, crooks and cops. Off in the distance, the sirens and light flashes. I contemplate what's going on while making blunt ashes. I'm thinking to myself like, hey, it's been a minute since I sat on the steps all day, hoping to hear somebody drive by, bump and act, but my people's all confused by the commercial attack. Yo, one day I'll move from the city I love, but no matter where I rest a bean, I'm always thinking of praying that the black folk get it together. Unity, financial stability, whatever. Cause all I really see when I'm on my front steps is the possibility a whole generation slept. While I'm here, I do my best to reverse that flow. But for now, I'm just cooling right here, puffing some dro. Whether you on the dance floor shaking your hips, or you cooling on your steps, making beats with your lips, or even at the car wash shining up the whip, turn his head up, see that Mr. Akrobatik rips. Whether you on the dance floor shaking your hips, or you cooling on your steps, making beats with your lips, or even at the car wash shining up the whip, turn his head up, see that Mr. Akrobatik rips, yo.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh man, Akrobatik right there, holding it down live on the launch pad.
Track number 6.
Get out there and cop.
No doubt.
Why don't you give some last words, man, to the people of Boston, man? Because God knows you're going to probably be out of town again tomorrow.
Word up. Yeah, I am out of town. I'm going to be gone at 6 in the morning. So, last words to all my peoples in Beantown, yo. Please pick up the album. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that you're going to like at least a few jams on there. I think you're going to like all of them. That's my word. And when you hear me coming to the show, you better prepare for the flow. Bring your butt on down and come see me rock it live, because that's the true experience for me for hip-hop. The real hip-hop is the live stage show, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And big up to my man G spinning the launch pad, always keeping it live here at 94.5. Much respect.
You know one thing I didn't touch on, but we'll talk about it next time you're up here.
Say what?
We got to talk about the wrestling thing.
Oh, yeah, we'll get into that next time, definitely. Oh, big up to my man A-Star, by the way, you know what I'm saying? Brought me through. And everybody, by the way, if you got a computer, check out my website, akrobatik.com. That's Akrobatik, there's no C's, only K's. AKROBATIK.com. The website is fly. Big up to my man T for hooking it up. Come check it out.
All right, I'm on it tonight. We'll check it out.
Word up.
My man Ak in the house, G-Spin. My man Hustle Simmons putting it down. We got to pay some bills, do some things, but we're going to come back with more heat, all right? So
yeah.
Sunday nights, Launchpad, baby. We out. Hold on.
Blazing hip-hop to today's hottest music. As the Rock the Mic tour on starring DC.
Having me over again, you know what I'm saying?
Intro for the takeover. Let's do it. When you come back.
Oh, you mean like an intro, like over some?
Well, I got Dre doing one now. But I mean, Dre.
Nah.
Oh,
Dre Robinson. Oh yeah, I have it. I listened to it on the way.
You got a new CD out
With the Celtics thing on the front. Oh, okay.
hip hop. Today's hottest music. JAMN 94.5.